Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 20 of my all-time favorite home uses for hydrogen peroxide, aka liquid magic. It is so cheap and effective at cleaning so many different things around the home. And what makes it so effective is that it releases oxygen, which causes a bubbling action that cleans, whitens, and disinfects. But there are some things around the home you specifically don't want to use hydrogen peroxide on as well. So watch to the end and I will be covering those at the end. So with that said, let's get started with my number one favorite usage of hydrogen peroxide, and that is for blood stains. If you are a woman, you know that it's inevitable. You're gonna get blood stains sometimes on your sheets, your underwear, or if you wear period underwear. Hydrogen peroxide is that girl. Like, that is the most effective way of getting any type of blood stain out. And you just want to pour hydrogen peroxide directly onto the blood as soon as you can. And then I let it soak for about 10 minutes and then throw it in the washing machine. And you want to do a cold rinse at the end and the blood stains will be gone. Also, in general, hydrogen peroxide is super effective at whitening and brightening your whites. And to do this, you just want to get a cup of hydrogen peroxide, put it directly into the washing machine drum, add your laundry in there, your detergent, and wash as normal. And it will help brighten your whites. And then just in general, to boost your laundry detergent stain fighting power, you could put half a cup of hydrogen peroxide in with your regular laundry and wash as normal, and it will help with the stain fighting power. If you have a front loader, I also use hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle, and I spray down that gasket every week or two, let it sit for about 10 minutes, wipe it down, and it will help prevent mold and mildew and that nasty smell. Now, a magic stain fighting little concoction, 2 parts dish soap and 1 part hydrogen peroxide. Mix that together into a little paste, and this is the best for removing any armpit stains in your gym clothes, in your white clothing, or even makeup stains like foundation stains around the collar of your clothing. Rub it on there, let it sit, and wash as normal. Another top way that I use hydrogen peroxide is for cleaning and disinfecting my toothbrush, my kids' toothbrushes. You want to do this at least every week in between switching out your toothbrush. You just soak them in hydrogen peroxide for about 10 minutes. You'll see the bubbling action. And I even will take my electric toothbrush and dip the base of it where it can kind of get gunky and nasty in there as well. And also, don't forget your tongue scraper. I know a lot of us who follow me use a tongue scraper. Clean that as well. Something that a lot of people don't think to clean ever is your hairbrush, but think about all of the dirt and debris and dandruff from your scalp and your hair products that gets on there. So first, just remove the hair, and then you want to make a mixture of 1 part hydrogen peroxide, 2 parts water, and you can soak your combs, your hairbrush in there for about 10 minutes to remove all of that debris and residue. And then I actually like to blow it dry with a blow dryer because you don't want any liquid to get into the base, and it will be so fresh again. And after cleaning your makeup brushes, so I'll usually just clean them with olive oil and dish soap. After doing that, I dip them in a half and half mixture of hydrogen peroxide and water just to disinfect them as well as clean them. If you have plants in the home, hydrogen peroxide can be used to kill those annoying fungus gnats, which come from the soil of plants you buy. So what you do here is you do 1 part hydrogen peroxide, 4 parts water, so pretty diluted solution, and just pour that into your plant. Let it soak all the way through. The soil may fizz a little bit, but that's going to go in, going to kill all of those fungus gnat eggs, and so they will be gone and they won't come back, and it does not harm your plant. Now for cleaning, I keep a bottle of hydrogen peroxide in the bathroom at all times. And for all of these tips, I'm talking about a 3% hydrogen peroxide solution, but put that in your toilet, just plain, put it in your toilet, let it sit for 10 minutes, and it will brighten, disinfect your toilet bowl. And then bonus, once you're done, pour it on top of your toilet brush and put that in between the toilet seat lid, let it dry out and disinfect. So then your toilet brush is clean for the next usage as well. Hydrogen peroxide can also help your cut flowers last longer because it goes in and kills the germs on the stems that can cause bacteria growth and shorten the lifespan of your flowers. So just put a couple of teaspoons of hydrogen peroxide in with your flowers and they will last longer. And mixing baking soda with hydrogen peroxide is extremely effective at cleaning your grout lines. All you want to do is make a paste, put some baking soda in a cup, add hydrogen peroxide until it forms a thick paste. Put that on your grout lines and let it sit for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Get an old toothbrush, scrub it, and it will whiten and brighten your grout lines. It is so easy and less toxic than other options. That same paste can be used on your quartz countertops if you ever have a wine stain or a coffee ring stain. You can put that paste on the stain, let it sit overnight, and then wash it off, and it will remove stains from your quartz countertops. Now, that same paste of baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, you can also use to whiten and brighten your teeth. This is somewhat controversial. Like, you don't want to do it too much because it could damage your enamel, but every 2 to 4 weeks, you can put this paste on your teeth as an at-home DIY teeth whitening treatment. I did confirm this with my friend who's a dental hygienist. Just don't do it too often, but it is effective. That same paste you can also put on your nails. If you have any staining on your nails, put it on there, let it sit. It will help remove fungus and any stains from your fingernails or your toenails. I also love doing a hydrogen peroxide foot bath. You want to dilute it 1 part hydrogen peroxide, 4 parts warm water, and let your feet soak in there, and it will help remove the calluses and dead skin from your feet. So then when you go in with your pumice stone, you guys know I love this glass foot file, it will get all the dead skin off of there and your feet will be so soft. This is like so random, but most people forget to clean their belly button. So you can just get hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip, do a little swipe in there just to make sure everything is staying nice and fresh and clean out any bacteria that's in there. Hydrogen peroxide is also a great, easy way to clean and disinfect your fruits and vegetables, and also will help them last longer. So you want to do a diluted bath of 1 part hydrogen peroxide, 4 parts water, let it soak for 10 minutes, then rinse and thoroughly dry, and they will last longer in your fridge. So those are some of my favorite ways to use hydrogen peroxide in the home. Now I want to share some ways you don't want to use it in your home. Specifically, if you have cats, you should know that it is toxic if ingested to cats. So that's why you will notice I did not use it as a surface cleaner, and I'm very careful to make sure my cats don't go anywhere near it. Now, this one may shock you. You actually should not use hydrogen peroxide on cuts and scrapes. Like, everything we've been told is a lie. It will kill the good bacteria that's needed to repair your cuts. So it's better just to clean it with soap and water and then add Vaseline to your cuts and scrapes. You don't want to use hydrogen peroxide on any wood or dark surfaces because it is a natural bleaching agent and can stain. So just wanted to make note of those few exceptions, but overall, hydrogen peroxide is so effective, so cheap, so useful in the home. Let me know in the comments what your favorite way is to use hydrogen peroxide. And if you are still looking for more to watch, I highly recommend you watch the video I posted last week about easy ways you can simplify your life, reduce stress and clutter from your home. It's one of my favorite videos I've done recently. So if you haven't seen that video, I will have it linked down below. Thank you as always so much for being here, so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video.